What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division PTS video. Today we're going to check out if there is a new king in the assault rifle category. I have covered this before, but there's been some problems that I didn't know about with one of the talents, and they were skew within my numbers all over the place, and I found a mistake in my spreadsheet. So we're going to go full detail in this video and show actual precise numbers and see is there a new king in the category or not, and hopefully we won't get plagued by the bugs that are in the PTS at the moment and not delted. But before we do that, please hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, or hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Or come over to Twitch, twitch.tv/DJTICKLE, hit that follow button. I could be streaming live right now. And with that, let's get on. So I'm going to throw some stats up now in the top corner. Hopefully you'll be able to read them. And basically it's all the numbers we are going to be expecting with this build that we're going to hit with the Kingbreaker. Now the Kingbreaker is a new named gun. At the moment you can see it comes with 650 RPM. This has been upgraded since the last PTS. I've optimized it with damage to target out of cover, really nice, but it comes with perfect flatline. Amplifies weapon damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. After 2 kills, applies pulse to the next enemy you hit. Well, I'm not bothered about that. I want this pulse to be up all of the time. So you can understand why I've run with this build. I'm keeping vigilance and the shield for now. In testing, it's not been the shield changes where you get kind of all dazed when the shield dies. Hasn't been too much of a problem for me in PvE. You've just got to be careful by putting your shield away and getting it back out at necessary time. So at the moment I would say this is full force red. I've not gone max expertise on it. There's nothing with any expertise levels, so obviously all this will just scale up 20% when you get to max expertise. So we know the numbers we're going to get are going to be good. So look at my stats here at the moment. 60% crit chance, you definitely always want that. 183% crit damage, 90% headshot damage, and then obviously 0% armor and 21% health damage. So when we hit this body shop now, if we're looking at the figures that we've got, we're expecting 392 for the body shot. So you can see it's pulsed. And we hit a crit, which we were expecting, 1111, that's perfect. And was non-crit 392, exactly what we're expecting from the numbers you can see up on the screen. A head hit, we're expecting, let's see what we got, 746, exactly what it shows in the figures at the top. And a critical hit, 114, so absolutely perfect. So these figures that we're seeing here on the screen at the moment are absolutely spot on. And obviously you can see there as well the armor numbers at the same time. So that gives us a total DPS figure that you can see there at 12,753,392. And we've got the total damage per minute as well there at 519, which is really, really nice. But then at the bottom, another figure that's really nice to see, we've got a 1 clip average, and that's kind of what we're going to be looking at when we compare this with some other guns. So now I'm going to swap over to a carbine 7. If we look at the stats, you can see again 60 crit chance, 183, so everything's all the same. This is absolutely like for like, but obviously we've gone with the carbine 7. Has a higher RPM, but it has a lower base damage. And when we hit this, we're going to be expecting a body hit of 301 or 851. And when we hit the now, it's pulsed. We hit for 889, which means actually we've got perfect flatline on our regular flatline gun. So I'm just going to get rid of that now, be right back. So now we're back and we are bug free. That's actually a bug at the PTS at the moment, so hoping that gets fixed. And when we shoot we get exactly the numbers that we're expecting, 301 and 859. We go for the headshot, 1122. Yeah, exactly what we're expecting. And again, 7571 for the head hit. So exactly what we're expecting. So we know gear build's good, but now we can combine the two stats we've got together. We can pull up the Kingbreaker ones and pull up the carbine 7 with flatline. And as you can see, the Kingbreaker actually wins. Which is, this is surprising to me, as I didn't think anything was going to beat out the carbine 7 any kind of medium to long range. Obviously there is the FAMAS but doesn't have a really good range. But we'll come to that in just a moment. So you can see the total DPS is 11,883,545, which is less than the Kingbreakers. The total damage per minute at 452,974,913. Again, significantly less when it comes to that. And then the one clip average, when you can look at that as well. So 58 million on the one clip average for the Kingbreaker, but only 45 for the Carbine 7 with regular flatline. So although the total damage per second is close, over the space of a mag, that gap just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's just insane. Like, you can see the stats looking on the damage to health side and on damage to armor side. The Kingbreaker is just better. Now I'm going to throw up the stats now here with the FAMAS 2010 at the same time. But the problem we've got with the FAMAS is, I'll show you now, is when you take a look at it here. Now I haven't put flatline on, not on the burnout, that would be ridiculous. So you can see I've not put flatline on it, and the reason for that is when you mod it, you can't actually put the linked laser pointer on this, which is a problem, especially for this build that I'm running here. Now that could be really good if you're running the new Heartbreaker set. That's definitely going to be some build diversity there. But if you're running that all red kind of build that I'm running here for like maximum damage, you're not going to be able to do this with the FAMAS. So if I look at the FAMAS anyway, just at the stats, let's just pretend that we could do that. You can see the total DPS there is really, really close. There is like 23, is that between them? That is literally nothing. But again, on the total DPM, the Kingbreaker would pull ahead. And the same with the one clip average. So Kingbreaker is our new king in the assault rifle category. And I didn't think it was going to be. But it absolutely is. This buff to the 650 RPM has put it right at the top. Obviously, we've got some build options. The FAMAS could come out on top. Maybe if we put like the Heartbreaker set together. But I don't think it will. I think the Kingbreaker all round is just going to be the better gun to use. Purely because it's not just the burst. The sustained, all of it is just really, really good. So, and just to show one other thing as well. When I fire the thing, it's pretty easy to control. Now, it's not a Carbine 7 laser. It's not going to go well at long range as well as a Carbine 7. But I think for the extra damage that you're going to be getting, it's certainly going to be worth it. And that's for me. I'm on PC. Might be a little bit trickier on a control pad. We all know that. That's no slight to our console friends. It's just unfortunately the way it is. But I do think once you get used to using this, this will be our new king of the assault rifle category. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you going to be hunting out and using a Kingbreaker on day one? Or are you going to stick with your FAMAS? Are you going to stick with your Carbine? Maybe an M4? There's a lot of other alternatives in the assault rifle category. But for as far as DPS goes, this is going to be our new king. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the in-depth stats. If you did, let me know down below. I will do the in-depth stats for any gun you like. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.